Laura here for MTV News. I'm very excited. I'm joined by the two stars of Fast and Furious 6, Paul Walker, Jordana Brewster. Welcome.
Thank you.
Yep.
I suppose everything these days on Twitter, everything has to be condensed to 140 characters. Can you condense this movie into 2 sentences? That's quite hard to do, but try and sum it up in 2 sentences. Why MTV viewers should go and see it?
It's massively huge action that's completely non-stop.
That's really good. That was like 1 sentence. You have this down. I love it.
I like that swing. That was a good swing.
This movie isn't just about, them bringing up the kid, lovely, relaxing. It's
It would
somewhat
be the
different.
most boring Fast and Furious ever. So no, they do. There's a change of scene.
Okay.
Very quickly.
Paul, when you first signed up for the first one, which was back in like 99, 2000, did you think you'd be sitting here in 2013 talking about number 6?
No, not a chance. No screenplay, nothing when I signed on. It was just an idea.
Yeah.
And it was funny because I wanted to do it, working with my friends because I'd already worked with these people before.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, you can't do it. My representatives are telling me, you can't do it. There's no script,
really
there's
funny.
nothing. And then
You didn't listen to their advice.
You were right.
I got lucky. But it was just, following your heart kind of thing.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even about down the road. It was about living in the moment and got lucky.
It's the type of movie, I suppose, that you'd want to watch and be a part of. It's always the best movies to go for.
Yeah, maybe. But then once you're in it, you ruin it. You don't want to see it anymore.
You don't want to see it. Are you a fan of the movies? Do you think you'd go to the cinema and watch them? Are you into your fast cars and action?
I'm really into action. I love anything with Angelina Jolie in it where she's kicking ass. And in this movie specifically, we have 3 girls that are really, really badass. So that's really fun to watch.
Some good girl fighting going on as well.
Huge girl fight.
Yeah.
And it's like a relentless girl fight.
Yeah, it
when you
goes
think
on
it's
for a
over,
while.
it just keeps going. So, and it was really, that one was hardcore.
You weren't involved in that particular one.
I was not involved. I was in Tenerife with the
You were in
baby.
Tenerife with the baby.
I was chilling with the
They
baby.
knew not to invite her into that one because she would have just kicked her.
You didn't even have to try because you were going to win.
Yeah.
You were the best. I interview a lot of musicians, a lot of rock bands, and I'm always quite jealous of this whole, them, they go on tour, they get to travel all around the world, they seem to have a great life. I kind of feel like Fast and Furious is like that because it's like you guys are on tour, you get to go to all these amazing cities and you're with the same group of people. Is it like a band on the road? Is it kind of, do you feel like you're on a massive tour?
Well, kind of like a traveling circus, I think. But we get to go to the most amazing exotic places. I mean, it was Brazil and Puerto Rico and London. And
It's a dysfunctional band. Yeah, for sure.
Dysfunctional. Most bands are.
No, it's fun. We've had our challenges. We've grown up together, literally. And so, we've been through our highs and our lows. And, I think all the guys anyways, we've all just about knocked one another out at least 2 or 3 times each. But we all still got our teeth. We're good. But no, it's been a ride, and I consider all these guys like my brothers, and Jordana and I, we get along really well, so it's been good.
Because you guys have known each other so long, and I suppose you saying back on set, it's great to see everyone again. Is there a lot of kind of messing about, pranking each other? Is it hard to get work done, or is there giggles?
it's hard to wrangle us sometimes. Yesterday we were trying to get it was like 6 of us together, and Tyrese just kept cracking jokes, and everyone was like, okay, everyone straighten up, we've got to do an interview. So we do have a lot of fun together, and we do have to get serious every once in a while.
Speaking of Tyrese, Ludacris is also in the movie. It's 2 amazing musicians. Is there a lot of music going on set? Or are they kind of trying out new music or rapping, or is it just pure
Reese
acting?
is always singing.
Yeah.
Reese sings a lot.
Ludacris keeps it under wraps.
Yeah, Chris is much more chill than Reese is, for sure.
He's like constantly singing. Like, do you kind of got, like, please? Just
Like harmonizing. Like,
Reese,
really.
Reese is like everybody's little brother that you just want to be able to hit the off switch on, but you just can't find
And
it.
you can't find it. Is he kind of I'm not going to say most annoying, but maybe the most annoying on set?
Most
There you go.
vocal.
Most vocal.
But he's the most fun at the same time.
Yeah,
So
he
it's
is.
like, whenever he's around, there's so much more energy, and it's like, there are times where you're like, really, energy today? Not so much.
It's quiet
But,
time now, Terry.
But
It's quiet time.
he always revs it up, man. I love having that guy around.
What was the most fun scene to shoot in this movie for both of you? Because you're in different scenes together.
I don't know. I think the stuff that we did on the tarmac was pretty cool.
That was amazing.
Some big scenes.
Just
some big
pulling
action
up
scenes.
to that set and realizing how huge it was. I mean, that was unprecedented. For me, I'd never seen a set piece that big.
Yeah.
And I'd been on a train, I'd been on the plane, but the whole I mean, it was just massive. So that was really exciting.
The thing that's cool about Jordana is you look at her and you're like, oh, she's elegant, she's this pretty lady and all this stuff. But whenever there's a chance to mix it up, she's like, oh yeah. She gets so excited. Yeah.
Yeah, stunts are really fun.
The Rock has been tweeting some. You guys are tweeters. I've seen you on Twitter. The Rock has been tweeting some crazy pictures of different food that he's eating. Just big meals. That man seems to eat.
I saw the pizzas and like I mean, there were
very
like
healthy.
5 pizzas in a row. I think he has one cheat day, and that's when he like gorges and shows everyone what he eats, which is really funny.
Because there's a lot of fitness going on. There's a lot of big men. What's it like on set with food? And is there like chicken being eaten every 2 hours?
There are a lot of protein shakes.
Okay.
A lot of guys walking around with their protein shakes.
Yeah. No, and Dwayne always has his like ready to eat meals going.
He's very methodical.
He almost always has a tray of food in his hand. You know,
And it's like a bunch of like 5 chicken breasts, just not an appetizing amount,
It's like-
but that's
It's a lot
what
of
it
chicken.
takes.
it's like you'd imagine with him.
Yeah,
You know, he's a machine.
Big fan of Rita Ora here, who's a big musician. She makes her debut in this movie. It's not in any of the scenes you guys are in, but she's doing really well for herself over here.
Is she the one who starts
one,
that?
yeah.
She was so good, and
Yeah.
she had so much attitude, and I loved her beautiful red lipstick and her white hair, her
like it.
white
She
yellow
wears
hair.
red
She has
lipstick really well.
such good style.
To give a little bit of a spoiler here, but Jason Statham makes a little kind of appearance at the very end, and we love him. He's a proper hardcore Brit. Does it look? If you guys get asked, I know you haven't signed anything yet. Will you be around for number 7?
Yeah, I want to play again. It's
Yeah?
so much fun, and I love the people I'm working with, so absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to teach our baby how to drive. That's right. We're gonna have him strapped in the baby seat.
Or
know,
you're
right behind the
carrying
steering
him and a
wheel
baby Bjorn and helping
and
him.
jumping around.
Yeah.
It'll be fun. So yeah, I think we're gonna do it again.
Finally, what's next for you guys? What are you guys up to? Obviously, you're in London now promoting the movie. What's next for you, Jordana?
I'm going to start shooting a movie called North of Hell with Patrick Wilson and Katherine Heigl, and then Dallas season 3 is also coming up.
How
soon.
are you enjoying Dallas? It's because
It's
I suppose it's
fun.
always scary bringing back something that.
It is. There was a lot of pressure, but the
Yeah.
fact that the original cast members were coming on with us took away a lot of that pressure for us.
Congratulations, doing great. Paul, what's next for you?
I'm working on an action movie right now called Brick Mansions. Running around doing parkour and
Do you not get tired? It's so much action.
it's fun. And then doing Hitman again, which it's gonna be really cool this time around. So I'm excited to get in there. And right now we're just figuring out how we're gonna make it awesome.
Make it awesome. I'm sure you'll make it awesome, no problem at all. Well, guys, thank you so much, Jordana
Thank
and Paul.
you.
Thank you. It's MTV News.